Hey everyone, it's Angela here with Earrings by Angela. Welcome back to our Raising Your Vibe series, the ABCs of Raising Your Vibe. So, if you are just joining us, what we're doing is there's an ebook that I created for the high vibing coaching group that I have once every other year or whatnot. So it will be coming back soon. I'm revamping it and making it way better. I mean, not that it was bad, but I want to change some things, right? Right. Anyway, so that's we're teaching from one of the ebooks that I created, and I will put the link in the description if you want to grab this workbook. So we're just going to do a few letters, okay? We're not doing all A to Z, but we're doing a few, which I wanted to pull out because I think they are, all of them are important, but you know. So today we are talking about L for laughing more. You guys, how many of you need more laughter in your life? I'm raising my hand. Should I put the raise a hand emoji in the comments? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. So nothing keeps your vibes high like laughter. How many times have you gotten into an argument with someone and then something funny happened and you both couldn't help but to burst out laughing, and all of a sudden it's like, why are we even arguing about this? This is so silly, right? So laughing joins you back together. It's a natural healer, and it restores the joy in your life even for a moment, right? So here's a true story. I was reading I mean, not reading, I'm sorry. I was watching the documentary called Heal on Netflix. And this is the second time I've talked about it. So, I must really love that documentary. I watched it a couple years ago. So, hopefully, it's still on Netflix. And I probably should have checked to see. But I'm sure it's available. If it's available on Amazon, I will put the link in there. Not a problem. Okay. So, um one of the things that really caught me was that the cancer patients would use laughter to increase their vibes and make them feel better about what they were going through, and it did actually help to heal them. I believe another documentary that I was watching, and I have to be sure. So if I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong in the comments because I watch so many. I am a documentaries fan. But if you've ever seen the Think and Grow Rich, now I'm sure that title is not new to you. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Awesome. I'm reading the book again for the second time, and I've actually seen the Think and Grow Rich movie about 4 or 5 times. So I'm thinking, but the same thing happened like when you're feeling down or whatever you're going through, then you're using laughter to bring you back into that moment. And I think that's why we're so attracted to things, because I really don't like to speak about the pandemic, but I will. During the pandemic, with so much uncertainty and so many horrible things happening, you know, in 2020, I was definitely on a search for different things to watch on Netflix. So some of the things that we watched, first of all, even if you're on YouTube, I want you to go. How many of you watch Crank Yankers? The I'm sorry, y'all. I had to bust out laughing because I just remembered a scene. But Crank Yankers will have you cracking up. It's from Comedy Central. Go on YouTube and put in Crank Yankers and just really treat yourself. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the link in the description. Let me write that down because, honey, now wait, I'm at my desk, y'all. Y'all, excuse me, I got to turn around. Not around, but around. Yeah, I gotta get my pen. Y'all, come on. The things I do for y'all. Let me write. Link Crank Yankers. Okay, I'm still laughing about that because let me tell y'all who on there. You got Wanda Sykes, Dave and Ellen Greer. Gosh, what is Jimmy Kimmel? But so treat yourself. But it put me in a more positive mode. So me and my friends, we would call each other, and sometimes we would have like the video chats, and we would watch Crank Yankers together. Some other things that we watched. Uh, we watched old episodes of Def Comedy Jam, and now they have Def Comedy. I think it's called 25 on Netflix. So you definitely want to check that out. Um, what else? But anyway, so these are the things that happen, right? So I know I put in here you can go to a live comedy show. I wrote this before the pandemic. Let's be clear about that. But when they bring them back, go ahead and go, because I have had the pleasure of seeing Dave Chappelle live. That is something that you definitely don't want to miss. I have had the pleasure of seeing uh with his fine self. What is his? And he on the. His face is in my in my head. I can't say, but he is so fine. What is his name, y'all? Mm. It'll come back to me. I'm having a close to senior moment. Close to senior. Let me keep doing these crossword puzzles. But anyway, so who else did I say? Oh, JJ from Good Times. I've seen him perform live way back in like 2014, 13, 14, when he was here in Milwaukee. And I actually wrote a review of that for a class I was taking. So, yay, and got it published. But anyway, so those are some ideas. So, why don't you think about a few comedies that made you laugh and jot them down, write them down and rate them from 1 to 5. One being the funniest ever. Like, Crank Yankers definitely makes that list. Okay. And then 5 being, not what I expected, which I admit that there were a lot of different reviews when Kevin Hart came out with his new stand up comedy show on Netflix. So I haven't seen it. I was just going by what Facebook was saying, and they were like, "Oh, not what I expected." So I haven't watched it yet. If you've seen it, comment and let me know what are your thoughts about that Kevin Hart stand up comedy thing on Netflix, if it's still up. He came out with it last year. So and then I want to hear what are some of your funny things, because I just gave you mine. Now sharing is caring, so let me know in the comments what is one of the favorite comedy shows or things that make you laugh to keep your spirit up, to keep you vibing high. And let me tell you, they always say that laughter is medicine, and I truly believe that, because that's the thing that's gonna turn that frown back into a smile, right? And we want to have that, because when our vibes are high, we create in such a better flow, you guys. We absolutely do. We absolutely do. Like, I choose not to create if I'm in a funky mood. Number one, because whatever I'm creating, I don't want to pass that vibe on to my customers. I don't want that, because I have a lot of loyal customers, and they, even from in the UK and wherever, but they tell me, "Oh, I can feel the love, I can feel the vibes from your jewelry. This is awesome. I haven't felt it." So I definitely don't want to put bad vibes into my stuff, because then that'll be ruined. So, but that is our video for today for our raising your vibes. Let me know what you think. If you are not a part of the EBA family, I would like to personally invite you to join the family. We are so much fun. We are. We're not like the, you know, the family that argues. It's a peaceful vibe, fun vibe here, you guys, okay? Um, so yeah, thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and blessings to you all. Mwah.